just met? Yes? No? Good. Good, good. Nothing against God, but what I'm about to tell you, it does not always go over well with men of faith. Alright then. As I'm sure you're aware, Unit B is responsible for handling the arriving D-class remains to determine whether or not they're anomalous and to perform a little bit of, shall we say, pre-processing before they're sent to Unit A or Unit C. It's that we're going to be discussing today. Slide please. Now, I'm sure all of you, pardon, the slide isn't, there we are. Now, I'm sure all of you are familiar with the human brain, yes? Here it is. I'm sure you're also familiar with how much of a daunting challenge the human brain poses to the Foundation. To control it, we use amnestics. But amnestics are hard. Nobody's quite sure where they come from, but we're well aware that they come at a significant cost. On top of that, they're, not very good. Kinda like using a hammer to remove a splinter. What if I told you there's an alternative? A form of amnestics that's been right under our noses all along. Cheaper, safer, very few negative side effects, and significantly more precise. I hope the graphic nature of this image is not too disturbing. But we're all scientists here. It turns out that the human brain, so long as it's relatively well preserved, leaves behind, there's a certain residue that it leaves behind. Something we can extract and, refine. This residue can be boiled from the mind of a sufficiently fresh cadaver. Think of it as a distillation of memories, of our happiest experiences. All the parts of a human life that bring us comfort when we need it most, that make us gentle and kind. Here, you see what's left behind. The process of boiling is critical, otherwise you'll end up extracting all of this useless crud along with it. Now, we can combine and homogenize all of these purified distillations together to create, a compound that, when properly processed and combined with targeted hypnotherapy, allows for the removal of precise memories, specific memories. We replace them with this happy soup, if you will, and their minds will use that soup to build new, pleasant, false memories, filling in the gaps. The end result being that, even in death, D-Class continue to help us, help the world. Now, I know that you all have many questions, and I'll be happy to take them. Once at a time, please.